Can can you see the screen? Fine. So, we have started. Let me check myself. It's live or not. Fine. Yeah, not a problem. So it's for you. But thing is that I think screen is not possible to share, right? It's only a voice. No worries. Okay, so now tell me, first of all, you start with, yeah, we can see the screen as well, not a problem. So that's fine. So let's start with some basic things. Can I hear your voice? Let me add. Okay, fine. Just introduce yourself.
My name is Avi and
Mhm.
I am in class. I'm going to be in class 8th. I'm learning
Okay.
Python and Java.
Mhm. Fine. So, how much you rate for the Python, basic Python, basically out of 10?
Out of 10, basic Python I would rate 7.
7. Okay, that's cool. Means you have some confidence. Okay, let's start with some basic Python. So, what basically difference you find in maybe if you are comparing with C, C++, or the Pythons? So, what is the basic differentiate you are finding in Pythons versus C language? What is your observation? It's not a bookish answer, but as for your answer, in C versus
As of
Python.
now, I have, yes,
Hmm.
as of now, I have not done C
Hmm.
language, but I have
Okay.
done Python. So, may, as per my knowledge, it may be like it would have many, like the built-in functions, it will be more built-in functions, but in Python there are less, as per my knowledge, as
Okay,
I know.
fine, not a problem. So, cool. So can you tell me like Python is data types in Pythons. So it isn't dynamic or it may be like whatever you know about the data types in Pythons. So how the data type works in Pythons?
The data types are like the float, integer, and all those.
So is that need necessary to mention that whether it is integer or float or something?
Necessary.
So what if I'm writing directly a is equal to 100? Is that fine or should I mention like integer a is equal to 100? Which one is the correct? In terms of Python, I'm asking.
No, we in terms of Python we can just write the variable, and we have to use the brackets as per the tuple and the sets, and that's all. You don't need to write the name.
I mean, basically, it is dynamic type, right? Based on types, we can able to. It automatically convert the types. If in A I'm
Yes.
storing 100, so it is worked as an integer. If I store the 10 point something, it is float. And if I mention it is in double quote, so it will automatically work as a string. Perfect. Okay, fine then.
Fine. Yes,
Obviously,
sir.
which thing you used in display a message on a screen? How
Print.
should I print, right? Print prints, fine. So
Yes, sir.
now if I want to print the value of a, so we can directly write a is equal to a. Which should I use? Dot, comma, plus, or what?
For what? Can you
For
repeat it
printing
again?
value of a here. In a I stored a
You don't
Suresh. I
need
want to
to. print. Yes.
A equal to what? Dot,
We just need to
plus,
write
or
A.
comma? Okay, that also fine, but I want to
No, we
print
don't
some
need to write
message before
anything. Just
comma,
A.
right? This is also okay, right?
Okay. For message,
Yeah, so just I
yes.
want to print the name equal to A. That fine, fine. So now, as of now, we have stored the A is a fix. Every time if I run this program, I will get the same output, right? But what if I want to take the input from user?
Yes.
So what should I use for taking input from user? Which functions and
For
which
number,
models?
we can write
Basic string, I suppose, let's say the string. How should I accept the name from
for
user,
getting
not
the,
fix?
yes. We can write input and then we can put
Inputs,
brackets and then we
perfect. So
can
you can write,
take.
enter whatever the message you want to do. ENTR, enter a name.
Yes.
Then accordingly it will store name and then we can print. Fine. So is okay, cool. Now the next thing, is the same input function work for number?
No,
What
for
if I
number
want
we have
to
to print integer.
integer, right? And what if I don't put the integer numbers? Like if I don't write the integer, then what will happen? So just tell me the output of this program. Basically, if I'm taking n equal to, assume that input, as you said, the input is a function for taking inputs. I'm taking enter number one, entr, enter a number one. I set a
Yes.
number. Similar manner, I take the num2 as well, right? And assume that this is num2. And
Yes.
if I add the two number like c equal to n1 plus n2, now observe the program and tell me the answer of this. Suppose this is a program. I will run this program. So we have a code
Yes,
here
sir.
and we have an input here. First number I'm entering 2 and the second number also I'm entering 2. So what answer should I get and why? What is the value of C?
It will print two. C is number one and number two. So it will print two and two. Like it will not add it because we have not written the integer.
Okay, so now it will give output like 2 and 2. That basically a kind of 22, right? Why?
Yes.
Why it is?
Because we have not written integer.
We not return the integers. Fine. So now what if I want to actually calculate this? So I need to explicitly convert this thing as an integers. Okay. Though it is a
Integer.
Python, it is a
Yes.
dynamic types. While taking inputs, we must add data types. Perfect. So now fine. So is that fine? So cool. So we'll get now number 5 plus 5 times. Fine. So now next program I will write just here to answer the questions. So I will remove this one.
Yes, sir.
Suppose I have one string. This is my string. Assume that whatever it may be a coding Sika, Coding, Sikha. Sika. Perfect. So from the given string, okay, let's you can take your own time, but answer should be perfect. From the given string, I want to print only a coding. Okay, I want to print
Yes,
coding
yes.
Sika. I want to just wanted to print a coding. How should you print the coding?
Just a minute.
So what is slicing? Whatever you can use, but final out should be a coding only.
Yes.
So before that, you can think. Just tell me what if I want to access this only C first letter from the given string.
Only C we can write one.
Directly
Yeah.
one
No, sir. For S and then we can write a bracket and then
S
one.
of zero, right? For the
Yes.
first
For
string,
C it is zero.
right? So for the first string, we'll get this. What if for the last?
Yes.
I want to print the
Then
last
we will
A.
print -1.
-1 is for the last. And as for the
Yes.
questions, what if I want to print the coding? What should I print?
We can write from 0 to 6.
0 to 6, right? S of,
S, and then we can write 0, then semicolon and 6.
if I write directly this, is that fine?
Yes, sir.
This is also fine. By default, it starts with coding, right? And what if I
Yes.
want to print a Sika?
Yes, sir.
This Sika. Now,
We can
let
write 6. Just we can write 6 and then we can write semicolon.
sixth and semicolon. Perfect. The S of sixth and colon, not semicolon. It's a colon. So whatever it may be,
Yes,
further things
colon.
all get is printed. For right. Then what I want to print this ing, only the ing.
We can write we can
What will be
write
the start
3
position and what
and
will
then
be
we can write 6.
3:6? Is that fine?
Yes.
Let's
Yes,
check.
sir.
Perfect. Now the second into question should let me add something a random number. So from the given string, I want to get a count of a. How many times a occurs in a given string? So how will write this programs? The count of a. How many times? I will write the questions. Question is find the occurrence of a in the given string. Hash is for comment. Find the occurrence of a in given string. How should I get the occurrence of string? Okay. So tell me the logic. What should I do and how should I do?
So we can use a count method.
Count. But if I
Yes.
want to count, I should visit every single individual letter. So how should we visit that every single individual letter? So let's simplify the thing. I will just
But
simplify it. I want to print each character one by one. How should I print? See, if I print this
yes.
directly as, it will print entire as it is. Perfect.
Every- Yes.
But I want to print
Yes,
every
sir.
single individual character one by one. Then what is a way to extract all this string by one by one? Is there any way to
Can
access
use
all
for
this?
loop
Okay, then tell me the syntax for
for s in range.
no, not a range. Okay, range is for the number. We
INS.
already have a
Yes.
group of data, so right, we can print I. So it will print all the character one by ones. Okay, now tell me how should I get the
Yes.
count of A? How should I check whether it is A or not, and how should I increase the counter?
We can write count and in bracket we can
Okay, so
write
I initialize the count at 0. We'll go here, and then how should I compare whether the it's having A or not? If it is A, increment the counter, or else don't increments. How should I compare and how should I check the count?
if else. We can write if else.
Okay, fine. So in which variable we are getting all the characters?
in the S.
Sure.
S variable.
We have printed I here, na?
Yeah, we are getting over in the for loop. We are
Yeah,
getting
S is
an
holding
I,
all the
but
characters.
basically it's a
Mhm.
variable. Yes,
Exactly. So we are extracting all variables. So simply we'll compare I equal to which count we want to. A. If this
A.
positions and this. So I'll increment the counter C is equal to C plus 1. Perfect. And then at the end, I should write count equal to C. Okay, in Python, there is a one simple problem is there. Means every time it's occur. What if I remove the space? So what error should I get?
For the space.
Huh. That error known as what? There is a
Somewhere.
problem, no, right? Like, what's the problem in the Python? There is no opening and the closing bracket. So instead of that, we are writing in colons. But colons, whenever you're writing a colons and after you hit the enter, it will add the space, right? So why this default space? If I adjust that space, so what error it should print? Which problems and which error it will throw?
It will,
Space problem.
yes, it will. So I'm not able to recall.
Intended block, right? This is basically expected and intended block. It is why just
Yes,
because of you're
internet
not
block.
adding. Fine. So there is a tab issue. Now you guys take the count. So okay, we just printed the count. Yeah. Just add after here. Colon
Count.
equal to
Yes,
comma. In which variable you're getting a count?
I.
Count. How many time A
C.
occurs? In C, right? So in C we are getting the count of less
Yes,
9 time A. Okay. Now the A is a fix, right? I want to make
yes.
it a dynamics. So basically, I want to take this character from the user, and based on the user, wanted to find some occurrence. Accordingly, it will print the count. So how should I take this input from the user and increment the count?
We have to take the whole string from the user.
Only the single character that we want to find. Let's say C is equal to input.
Okay,
I'm
so we can
taking.
write
Yeah.
input.
So right as enter a character you want to find. ENTR enter a character
Character.
you want to find. You want to find, right? So enter the character and we just compare this character it like
Yes,
this.
sir.
Perfect. So as for like if I enter a
C.
J here, find the input as a J.
You have written,
Oh,
yes.
is there
It will
any
show an error
problems?
because you have written C variable there too.
Yeah, that's a problem. So let's take a CH and a CH here. Okay, it's a conflict issue. That's right. Still, it's a problem. Remove this file. Let's run this program now. And enter C, a J is inputs. The 7 times J is occurs. Perfect. So this is program for finding the
Yes,
occurrence
sir.
of A. So now tell me, is there any provision in the Python for storing a group of data? How should I store a different type of data in Python? So what is the syntax for this and which concept should I use? I want to store all kind of data. Some data may be a number, some data maybe I can consider as a character, some data may be a float, or some kind of be a string as well. So is there any provision to
We
store a
can use
different
tuple.
Okay, so can we use a list as well? Is that
Yes,
fine to
sir. We
use a
can use
list?
the list.
Okay, now does just tell me what is the difference between the list and the tuple? What's the basic difference between the list versus tuple?
The
And at which situation which should I used? Yes. So tell me which bracket is used for using a list and which for is tuple.
for the list we
Huh?
use
Which brackets?
the the normal brackets.
Normal means what? Which bracket? And for tuple is for which brackets? For list we use a square bracket, right? And for tuples, round brackets. So what is the
Yes,
basic
exactly.
difference?
I
Which one is a dynamic and which one is a not?
like
Hmm? See, apart from this, one is a dynamic where we can add and remove the data, and one is not allowed to add and remove the data.
yes.
So which one it is, whether it is a list or tuples? It's a common thing. So tell me, is there any way to store a
So
group
am I
of data?
audible
Yeah, yeah, yes.
now? Like it's the list.
List is a dynamic and tuple is stored a
Yes.
different data. Fine. Okay. Is there any other thing where we can store a group of data apart from list and tuples?
We can use set
Set
and
is there and
dictionary.
dictionary. Perfect. So these are the four way which we can use to store a different group of data, right? Fine. Apart from the list, the set is what? Which one is not allowed a duplicate value?
The set.
Set is not allowed a duplicate value. And what is the difference between the set and dictionary? Both are using curly bracket only. But what is the difference between this?
Yes, yes.
Which dictionary? What should you use dictionary? It's use curly bracket only, but what is the difference? How it store the value? Means dictionary use a key and value pair, right? And it is just only a set. Fine. Within the basic flow controls and something a group of data in the files. How we create a file in Python? Can you tell me the we create how you create CRE file in Python? Have you aware about this? Or what are the basic operation that we perform on file?
So am I
Yeah, you are audible. Yes. Means you are aware about, can you able to remember, recognize like Python file concept? Hello.
now?
Yes, yes, you are audible. Have you remembered about a file concept?
Yes, sir. To
So
create the new file, we use the W.
W is the mode. Perfect. So then, can you tell me the syntax also, if possible? Okay, let's try. No worry. Now tell me how you define the function in Python. Which keyword is used to define the function in Python?
Def keyword.
Def keyword is used to define the Python. Perfect. Now, one more thing. See, we have files, many function in single files, right? We can create one file and within that
Yes,
file,
sir.
Python file basically. So this assume that is a py file.py, and we'll write many functions. Is it okay now, right? And there are many things. So with the help of function, we can reuse this function many times as we wanted. Okay, but still the
Yes, sir.
modules are developed. Why? What is use of module? Why we need a modules? What exactly the reason that where we file module is needed? What was the reason? Because we can be able to create a multiple files, we can write a many functions, we can execute that function as many times we wanted,
Yes, sir.
but still the module concept was created. Why?
To,
What
to
was
just
the problem?
define.
Sorry. So just tell me, if file one have one function name as a f1, it having 1,000 lines of code, right?
Yes.
Now I want the same function in the file 2 as well. So can I call this f1 in file 2 directly? Is that possible? And basically it is possible to call a
Yes, sir.
file 1
We
function in
can.
a file 2. Is it accessible outside of one class function with other classes? Is that possible? It is not possible. The file related to all the function of functions related to that file, it is accessible within that file only. And if you want this one class function into the other files, so that is possible only just because of module concept. So if you want the same function, then we need to use import keyword here, that file names. Now we can able to access this function in this file just by importing that. And this is known as a modules. Okay. How many types of modules are there in Pythons? Types of modules.
So there are types of.
Which are the types? One is user defined, and then some are the built-in. Can you tell me the built-in function, built-in modules name, one or two? Built-in module names. Have you remember any built-in module name?
Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible. Built-in
So the
models,
built-in module names.
one or two.
Yes.
Which one? Which is already available in systems.
Yes. We can say math.
Math, okay, perfect. Is there anything you remember?
Uh,
Only maths? At least two,
I
one
rem-
more.
yeah, the OS module.
OS, perfect. So there are many built-in models apart from this example is an OS and math model. Perfect.
Math.
Fine. And for using the function of math, which keyword is used?
Import. We say,
Import
like
keyword is
write
used. Okay.
import.
For every models for using, we can use the import. Perfect.
Yes.
Fine, fine, fine. So you are aware about the model as well. And is there any model types
Yes, sir.
apart from user defined and the built-ins? Is there any other model types?
I know one, or like I
Okay,
did
no.
one when I didn't learn, but I am not able to recall it.
Yeah, not a problem. So there are some external models are or as well. Okay. So for that we need to install these models. Okay, no worries about it.
Yes, sir.
Fine, you answered quite good. So you rated yourself correctly. We need some little bit of brush ups. Okay, that's you can cool because that's very early. You are just in eighth standard years
Yes, sir.
onwarding, and still also you have good knowledge because many students are completing their graduation, but still they cannot answer the as much as you answered. Okay, that's a good things.